Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you guys have been here before, if you're new, welcome. But if you've been here before, then you guys know I normally upload on Sundays, but I missed last Sunday because, and I've learned my lesson. I'm waiting on a furniture delivery to deliver, and I thought it was going to deliver sometime last week, and I was gonna make the whole video about this furniture delivery because the pieces are so cute. I've talked about it before and I'm like so excited for it. So I had this whole idea in my head of how I was gonna do this video and just decorating and then like going and getting some more stuff for it, like based off of how everything looks when it gets here. I just like kept waiting and waiting and waiting, and now it's Tuesday of the next week and it still hasn't come. So it's either supposed to come today or tomorrow, hopefully, or else it's out of the time frame that it said it would come. So yeah, I learned my lesson, and I'm definitely never gonna just like wait. I'm just gonna film and, you know, make that a priority, because if I just am waiting for like a specific thing to happen that I have no control over, then I risk the video not happening, as it did. I still wanted to get a video up, so there's gonna be 2 videos this week going up. I'm gonna have a video going up tonight, and then just the regular scheduled uploadings on Sundays. I thought for today we would kind of switch it up from the regular lifestyle weekly vlogs, day in my life vlogs, to get back to our roots and do a little makeup video. So we're gonna do my no makeup routine, and you guys know me, I am a full glam kind of girl, okay? I find it very hard to do minimal makeup. Like, I will start to do my makeup with the intent in my head of being like, okay, today's gonna be just like a light makeup day, and then I get to the end and I'm like, yeah, I did every step. I literally did every step of my regular full glam routine, because in my mind, I can't miss out on a step. Like, everything makes sense, and the way that everything I have like lined up is for a reason. So then if I do something, I'm like, wait, no, but like I did that because of this. So if I don't do that, then I can't do that. And it just like becomes a whole mess. The girls that get it. Like, I don't know what it is, but I find it very hard to do just like a no makeup routine. But today I actually am doing a no makeup routine. Really am limiting myself with the products that I use. And I also want to preface, my version of like doing makeup may differ from other people's because of my background in makeup. I worked with makeup brands, like literally worked for the brand, and had to know how to do really intricate makeup looks and how to learn how to use graphic liner and have to know everything about the products that we were selling. Then I also moved into doing makeup in social media as well. So then I started getting sent product, doing reviews for product. Graphic makeup looks have always been my favorite thing ever. I'll put up some pictures of these graphic makeup looks that I like, so you guys can kind of understand where I'm coming from when I say like I love a full B, I love a full glam, and it's because I really do love the craft and the art of makeup. I've never used makeup to necessarily hide behind the makeup. You know, sometimes you have a pimple pop up and you want to put some concealer on it, you know what I mean? Like, there's obvious reasons, but I really feel like using makeup to accentuate your natural beauty is what makeup is for. There's so many different ways to do makeup. There's no right or wrong way to do it, and I know for a lot of people this might be like, girl, it's just makeup, calm down. But it's so much more than that to me. You are naturally beautiful on your own. Nobody needs makeup, but that's not what this is about. Makeup is about accentuating the beauty that you already have within you. I feel like also just creating that safe space. Makeup is therapy, you know what I mean? I did not need to ramble on about my thoughts and opinions on makeup, but welcome back to a makeup video. I'm so excited. Okay, let's get into it. With doing my makeup in general, skin prep is so important. With my skincare right now, I am figuring out my routine. Okay, so I'm not going to give you any skincare advice because I feel like myself, I'm trying to figure it out a little bit. I use the Murad Hydration Toner. Again, this is a product I've just been trying, and I think I've mentioned to you guys before, I'm not like obsessed with it. I'm not like, oh my gosh, this is the best product ever. The I'm From Global Toner, my skin really loved. The Beauty of Yossion Toner, I've really loved. But basically, I just spray this on my face, and then I'll let that kind of dry down. Then I'm gonna go in with the Doll 10 Hyaluronic Hydrating Serum with reishi mushrooms. This is like my 3rd day using this product, so I haven't really, like I said, had the chance to give it a full rundown, but I know that my skin loves hyaluronic acid, and I also know that my skin loves vitamin C. And the serum I was using right before this serum was a vitamin C serum. My skin literally drinks anything hydrating so quick. My skin is so dry. So that's why making sure that I have a really good skincare routine is so important with how my makeup looks, because if I don't do my skincare, my makeup will just look so dry and cakey. I want my skin to look so glowy, Hailey Bieber healthy, you know what I mean? Okay, next, this is actually my first time using this because I use the Beauty of Joseon Revive Eye Serum. It's all right. I use a lot of the skincare that I get sent to me. I use it through because I don't want to waste the product and I want to give all the products a fair chance. But one of my favorite ever under eye serums that I've used full and was like, wow, I really saw a difference with this, is the Ordinary Under Eye Caffeine Solution. That one actually works. This is almost out. I like this as like a nighttime serum, but I'm gonna try this one for the first time today. This is the Tula Skincare Rose Glow and Get It Cooling and Brightening Under Eye Balm. So we're gonna try this today for the first time, and I'm actually really excited. I'm gonna go ahead and try this. Oh, whoa, that really does brighten. Like, look at the difference already. Okay, Slay Tula. Look at that glow. Yes! Next, I'm gonna do a moisturizer. Personally, I prefer like a thick moisturizer because, like I said, my skin will drink it till it's dry. This is a good moisturizer. This one isn't like as thick, but I do love the line that this moisturizer comes from. So always bring it down the neck, ladies, don't forget it. Okay, we're done with the skincare. The next thing I wanted to mention that I've found that really helps go a long way when you're doing a no makeup routine, especially when it's midwinter, is spraying a little bit of face self tan just to bring that life and bring that color back into your skin. You guys know I'm a huge Coco and Eve stan when it comes to self tan. They're the only self tan that I use. Specifically, like a major shout out to the Coco and Eve Antioxidant Face Tanning Micro Mist. This is also like a trending product, but I've been using this for years. This is the best face self-tan product ever. You just spray it on. You don't need to do anything else. Like, you can spray it on, go to bed, and it just gives your skin like a really healthy glow, and it looks really natural. Like, you don't get that weird like self-tan like face thing, you know what I mean? I believe Coco and Eve right now until the 4th is having a 25% off site-wide sale. Their self-tan is also amazing, and if you don't want to do the mist, they also have this, which I really enjoy. It's their anti-aging tanning serum. So you just do a few drops, put it on, and then put your moisturizer on as well. So if you are feeling like your skin's really dry, which sometimes when my skin's really dry, I'll do that option and use the moisturizer with it. Now let's get into the makeup portion of this. I use the e.l.f. brow laminate. You can honestly use any brow laminate that you like, and if you don't like laminating your brows, just take a little bit of brow gel and just like brush them up. Your eyebrows are the same as brushing your hair. Like, if you go out with bedhead, it just looks weird, but if you have just like brushed through brows, it just makes it look a little bit more presentable. I also used to get my eyebrows waxed, and then one girl messed up my eyebrows so bad I never went back. I was like, you're done. I am never going back to get my eyebrows done again. You know what I mean? It just makes them look a little bit more brushed through. The next thing that I'm gonna use is so good. This product is amazing. It's the Typology T31 Concentrate Illuminator Vitamin C and Aloe Vera Glow Drops. So I just put some drop, and I usually mix it in with my primer, but since I'm not going to prime my skin, since I'm not really doing like a full thing, I'm just going to blend it in while my moisturizer is still freshly on my face. And it doesn't make the skin look greasy or oily, it just makes it look healthily glowy. See what I mean? It just makes your skin like radiate from within. It looks like you're glowing from within. Next, I'm gonna apply a little bit of blush, okay? Because I feel like blush is one of those things, you know, bronzer brings the warmth back into your face, but blush helps bring the color back into your face. And when I'm doing a no makeup routine, I don't necessarily want warmth, I want color, you know, especially after spraying the self tan. I'm gonna pick color over warmth. Just gonna take the Morphe, this is their 3-in-1 Silk Blush in Pleasured, and the reason why I'm picking this blush in specific is because this blush is made to be a dewy blush. As you guys can see, it has like the pigment rings, and then it has that clear ring around it, and that's what's giving that dewy, almost Vaseline-like look. I don't know why I just tapped it. It's such a force of habit. I'm just gonna apply like a light amount on my cheekbones. I'm going to kind of like tap that out. We don't want a lot of product, and this is a very pigmented blush. See how that already makes my cheekbone like pop a little bit? And if you really want a sun-kissed look, use a red blush. This is a personal preference. This is not a must-do. I like to do it because in the summer I naturally get a lot of freckles, and in the winter you don't really see them anymore. Since I naturally have freckles, I feel like freckles kind of also make me look a little bit more sun-kissed and a little bit more natural. All I'm gonna do is take the Lancome Ultra Precise Waterproof Liner, and this is in Matte Syrup Brown, and I'm just gonna put a few little dots near the front top of my nose and then tap them out. And then I like to bring it till about here. I just kind of like fan it up a little bit, and you probably won't even really be able to see them on camera, but I feel like it just goes a really long way in making your skin have that like natural glow. The next thing that I do is I'm gonna take my HD Skin Face Essentials palette, and I'm just gonna do a little bit of spot concealing. This palette is so amazing. As you can see, I've put it through the ringer. Like, I've really used it up. So I'm just gonna spot conceal a little bit. I also have just like naturally a lot of like freckles and moles all over my face. I do just naturally have some spots, so I'm gonna leave them, but anything that's just like red and fading and is barely there, I'm just gonna like diffuse it a little bit, and I feel like it just like cleans it up a little. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do is curl my lashes. That's the only thing that I'm doing to my lashes because I use Babe Lash. I've been using it for years. I love Babe Lash. I used to have literally like the tiniest little baby lashes, and they did absolutely nothing for me. This is the Babe Lash Essential Serum. When I curl my lashes, you guys will see how long my lashes are now. I also have a code with Babe Lash. My code is Alyssa. This is also my Ride or Die lash curler. It's from Velour. My lashes are curled, and I feel like it gives that illusion of like wearing mascara. The last thing in this no makeup routine is my lips. I would typically recommend doing like a lip stain, like the Benetint or the Clarins lip stains, because that's the best way I feel like to have it look natural and keep the color. Now, the only lip stains that I have with me, my Clarins ones are in America, but the only lip stains I have with me are the Sachi ones, and those are like the black ones where you peel it off, and I feel like those might just be a little bit harsh if I'm not doing like a full beat, because I feel like the key to having a no makeup routine when you have a lip combo is to not have it look like a lip combo, because then it looks like you have a full face on your lips but not the rest of your face. So you want to keep the lips very like natural, and you just kind of want to take your natural lips and accentuate them a little bit more. I normally wouldn't recommend a Charlotte Tilbury lip liner. I know that might be controversial, but out of all of the lip liners I've tried, I find Charlotte Tilbury's to be the hardest ones to apply, the least creamy. But this shade Pillow Talk of the Lip Cheat, it's like the best shade for a no makeup lip liner. Like, it's just so not creamy. Then I'll just like blend it out a little bit to give them some life again. I feel like that just like contours the lips a little bit. Next, I'm gonna go in with a lip plumping mask. I love the Lawless Forget the Filler. This is technically an overnight lip plumping mask, but I love this mask so much I just use it whenever. This is also in their Sweet Dreams shade. I'm just gonna put it on my lips. This is my no makeup routine, and I feel like I did a good job of staying very light. I know for some people this might be your makeup routine and you're like, girl, that was literally just my makeup routine. But for me, okay, this is very light. You know, I didn't even put concealer in my under eyes, and I love what that Tula stick did. Like, if there's anything to take away from this video, it is that Tula stick. Anyway, this is the results. I feel very confident if I were to go out in this and just feel like I presented myself well. I feel like I brought life back into my face. I am so happy I was able to do another makeup video with you guys. I know it's been a minute, and honestly I feel like it like rejuvenated me, because now I really want to do more makeup video with you guys. Skincare videos, hair videos, you just let me know. Obviously I love doing the weekly vlogs, but sometimes I feel like it's good to switch it up, you know, get a little bit more on the table here. I will have all of the products that I used in this video linked in my LTK. I'll have the direct link to that exact post linked in my description, so it's super easy for you guys to find if you're curious about a product. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you guys this Sunday for another weekly vlog.